lost where I used to put my camera, so that's why it's kind of... So, let me fix that real quick. Okay, that is a little bit better. I am super sorry for my month of nothing. I've not posted a video in a month, and I am almost positive I forgot how to work my video editing app. So, we'll see how this video turns out. But, happy Thanksgiving. I hope all of you had an amazing Thanksgiving, and any of you that may have like eating disorders, I hope you bottled up enough courage to at least enjoy Thanksgiving and eat some food. And I really hope that none of you felt the need to get all the food out of your system before it digested. I'm really hoping you did it, because Thanksgiving is an amazing time of year and you should enjoy all the food that you have. And I understand that it's really hard for a lot of people, and I just hope that you were able to at least enjoy Thanksgiving a little bit. Okay, first I'm going to start with canvases. This is actually something I started working on and I never really finished it, but I think it looks cool as this like circular thing. So like, it was going to be a wishing well, and it kind of messed up a little bit like here, but it's okay because I think it actually looks cool being this like, it looks like it's just kind of like, maybe what I'll do is I'll make it look like around here, like I'll make it look like a tree, like a hole of a tree, and make it right here look like a tree. And then this can look like looking through. Yeah, that'd be cool. But that's one thing that I did. And I will explain a little bit about artwork and how it has helped me in my recovery. Basically, it is something to like focus on. Like artwork, if you have ever done artwork very like passionately, it clears everything except the work itself. And also it's a good way to express any emotions you have built up. Like if you're like stressed or something, you can like paint something that's like stressful and it just kind of gets it out. It's a really good way to get rid of any emotion that has been building up and just let it go. Next, we're going to go to my violets. Bam, 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 violets. I painted this a while ago. I don't know how many of you know that I am actually bisexual. I've never actually dated a girl, but that does not mean I'm not bisexual. But violets used, like back in the day, used to be given by lesbian or bisexuals to other lesbian, bisexual females that they were like starting to like, or that they had feelings for, as a symbol saying that they liked them, and it was a way for only them to know what was happening, and then they wouldn't get like judged. And I actually painted this picture for one girl that I liked, but me and her don't really talk much anymore. But yeah, that was for her. This I painted in studio art. It looks really bad if you look at it really close, so I'm going to hold it back here. It's Kellen Quinn. I painted him for a pop art project, and everybody had to paint the background of theirs, and then I was done with it, and I was like, okay, I don't know what color to paint the background, and my teacher was like, just leave it white, it looks good white. So I was the only one who did not have to paint the background. But I actually kind of like this painting, except this little spot right here. I did not do the blending very well, so it's just kind of there. But for the most part, this is a pretty good painting, if I do say so myself. Next up, okay, before I show you this one, I am not currently aware of my religious standing. Now, I don't want anyone to get offended by this, but being unaware of my religious standing, I do have a favorite part of the Bible, and this is it. This is the message we have, I forgot what it says, heard from him and declared to you. God is light. In him there is no darkness at all. I like this because the first time I ever went to youth group with my ex-boyfriend, which I don't think many of you know, I am no longer dating Adam, the guy I was dating last time I took a video. I am now dating my best friend Alex. And the first time I went to church with my ex-boyfriend, not church, youth group, this is the line he read us, the guy that was leading it. He mentioned depression and how God can help you through it, and if you believe, then darkness doesn't exist, and it's basically showing that you can get through anything, and that's really why I like this verse, but still, I'm unaware of my religious standing. What you gonna do? Anyway, I hope nobody gets offended by that last one if you're not Christian. I'm currently unaware of what I am, so don't worry about that. And this one's actually really little. I have an obsession with eyes, and this one's actually paint and hot glue, because these stick up, like, I don't know if you can tell, but they stick up, and I actually really like this one. Pretty little, just like me. This one I actually painted a while ago, and it was supposed to be me and my ex-boyfriend, and I mean, it's a redhead, but I mean, it could be anybody now. We gotta repaint over that hair brown, and it can just be me and Alex, but I think it's really cute. This was one that I actually got out built up emotion. I was really, really, really missing my boyfriend that day, and I did this in the matter of like an hour. And it says, I love you, I miss you, I need you. But that was a built-up emotion that I was able to get out from my artwork. This piece, one of my favorites, is a work of surrealism that I didn't even know was surrealism. We were doing our surrealist projects, and I had drawn this in my sketchbook. And I brought it to school that day, and we were working on surrealism. I didn't know, and I had it open, and my art teacher was like, oh, you could do that for surrealism. That's a really nice surrealist piece. So that's what I did. Even though I could really work on these eyelashes a little bit, because they are not the best. But this one is actually kind of surrealism. I'm always inspired to do surrealism by my favorite artist, Salvador Dali. He is my inspiration most of the time when I do art, even though majority of the time I do not do surrealism. This was my graffiti project because she said if we could, she wanted us to work our initials into it, so I did ML, and I actually really like this project. And yeah. This one I really like because it's true. The earth without art is just eh. Which is true, because if you take art out of that, you get EH, which is eh. And I really like this piece. Okay, now I'm going to show you some pieces that are currently not in a sketchbook. And it may have a small problem because all of my artwork is in different Hello Kitty folders. But I'm only going to show you some of these because I don't really like some of them. This is an eye I did on Christmas, my Christmas night, done in pastels that I got for Christmas. And this is another one that I did on Christmas. It's a deer in a field. I did this one on Christmas as well. I had a time when I was obsessed with pastels. It was actually right after I got them. Here's another piece of pastel artwork. The turtle. As you guys know, a turtle is my favorite animal. And that's my pastel work. Sorry, I was listening. I have this. Again, I have a really big thing with eyes, because I think they are absolutely gorgeous. I did this one in school during a bunch of class periods because I was super stressed that day. And I did this eye. That was also built up emotion that I was getting out because people like to play me and shiz. But it's gone. Done with that. Okay. Next we're gonna move to sketchbooks. Now look at my sketchbook like I said a minute ago. I just find some drawings that are actually drawings, not just random things that I do when I get bored. No, that's not a real drawing. I don't know if there are any real drawings in this sketchbook, to be honest. Oh, here's one. I did this around Christmas time last year. It's a little ornament, super pretty. I started working on this Reasons to Recover one, but never quite got around to finishing it. Oh, this sketchbook is a complete mess. I am so sorry. I drew some hands, but they're really awful. So I'm just going to skip that. Yeah, there's really nothing in this one. On to this one. I'm doing this one a lot, actually. I have never completed a sketchbook in my life, but that's my goal to do sometime. This is one of my old little boots that I drew. These ones were some built-up emotions. This one is built-up emotion because I was really upset. This is before I got decent at eyes. That's built-up emotion also, if you couldn't tell. I'm really hoping I'm talking loud enough so you guys can actually hear me because I don't want to remake this. This is another eye when I actually kind of got decent at them. And here's another one without the eyelashes. It's just an eye. This one is like, I know it's really light and hard to see, but it's like tranquility kind of thing. And this is a cute little couple. It's kind of like, what's happening? And the girl's just like, don't touch him. And this is another cute little couple. Can't tell I was in a very loving mood. This one also. And walking in the rain. And that's it here. This is one of my ink books. Do that. Not very good, but and I drew this. And that's about it. And this one, because I haven't had this one for very long. This one was basically a friend sketchbook for a while that I just let my friends draw in. But I did this pastel piece in here. The guy surfing on a wave. The little guy's right in there. It's hard to see. But he's right there. So dark. Yeah, that's my little man surfing on the wave. very dark. Don't know if you can even see it. Nope, not really. Not very good. No reason to look at it anyway. Oh, I got pastels all over me. This is a sketchbook I used when I like put underneath my melting crayon piece. I'll have to show you that. There's a giant glob of like melted crayon all over. Picture this. That was my old phone actually. And then I do this. This is a, I forgot what it's called. It's like, I can't remember. This is an eye I never finished. There's supposed to be a dream catcher in there. This is a portrait of my friend that I never quite finished. Got that far. And I never finished it because her nose was giving me a hard time. I believe that is it in that sketchbook. This one I do not believe there's anything of importance in. Just a lot of quotes that I did in calligraphy. And this one is my closest sketchbook to being full actually. This one, I don't know if you can see it. It's pretty hard for some people to see, but it is a hand helping out. Hard for some people to see. It's easier to see in person, obviously, instead of over a camera. So I'm sorry about that. This is the first eye I accomplished. It's pretty darn good, if I do say so myself. Here's the first one. I'm just trying to get past all the ones that aren't any good. This one was built up emotion. Sometimes I'm so shy that even my hands don't want to be seen. See that one? Here's another eye. I am quite fond of drawing eyes. Particularly blue eyes because they stand out. This one I like personally, saying fuck you basically because I don't like a lot of people. Because a lot of people are just jerks in general and don't care about what other people think. This sketchbook turned into a friend's sketchbook also. This is when I had an obsession with drawing Pokemon. I drew this. The skeleton hand holding a human heart. And I believe that is it for this sketchbook. Okay. So as you can see, I myself do art on almost a daily basis. I'm actually working on something right now. All I have done is the background, that's Galaxy. But I do art a lot because it helps me with my depression and anxiety and my suicidal thoughts and my thoughts in general. And it's just a really fun thing to do actually. And don't think that just because like you're not good at art so you can't do it. Art is a learned talent. Yes, some people are better naturally, but anybody can learn to do it. So don't think that. Alright, so I am going to go now. I hope you all had an amazing Thanksgiving. I hope you enjoyed some of my work. And I want you guys to follow my backup account. Remember, it is Art.as.recovery on Instagram. And I don't know how many of you have actually seen my new boyfriend, so here are some pictures, and then bye!
I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life. When you're with me, baby, the skies will be blue for all my life. be. The only one for me is you, and you for me, so happy together. If I should call you up, invest the time, and you